Oh, the energy, the tension, the excitement, the electricity. Let's get ready. Buckle up, everybody. It should be a fun one tonight on the ice for EA Sports. Centers are gliding into center, and you can feel the tension here in the building. This city's been buzzing all day about this one, and we are now underway. Takes the feed. Stones him in front. Centering pass in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop.
That hit right there tells me that you're attacking right away in the game. You're physically engaging. You want to dictate the tempo. And most importantly, you're willing to do what it takes. Separate body from puck. Find ways to gain possession.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still scoreless in this one. TPS has won the draw, and they'll go to work. Denies him on the one-timer. Oh, what reaction. Along the half wall with the puck. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Helsinki's looking to break out. What a steal in his own end. Slides it diagonally to Sorella. Way too much to scores! And look at that! They are quickly on the board, and the crowd is going, what happened?
Well, if only it started that way all the time, exactly the way the coach would have drawn it up. But you certainly want to dictate pace when you are on the road, and you want to take the crowd out of it early. It always amazes me, James, to see how quickly these shooters can get the puck off of their stick. I mean, they can shoot off their inside leg, their outside leg. It doesn't matter. But what does matter? The positioning from that slot area. You know that if you get all of it, you're going to tag one home.
TPS has got the game's first goal here in the first, and perfect road approach, right? Silence the crowd, Cheryl.
Well, yeah, and you got to start with some energy, and you got to get your lines into the game right away, and that's exactly what they did. They're like a wave of momentum, and they capitalize on their opportunity.
Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Turku's got a hold of the puck. And he takes the pass. Too high.
It's amazing how quickly and hard these guys can shoot these days. Off one foot, off the other, doesn't matter. Wow, that's an explosive shot.
Turku's holding a noticeable edge in the shot department here in the first, and they lead as a result. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Slides it across to Karki. Handles the puck from the left side. Pokes it away in his own end. Here's a short pass to Soderlund. Turku's got the puck against the half wall. Looks to set up at the point now. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. More than half the period left to play. Turku's ahead 1-0. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Teams are ready for the draw. The linesman about to drop the puck. TPS has got it, and they're on the attack. Puck set across the blue line. Comes up on the blocker save. And that's stolen in the offensive zone. Grabs control of it at the point. Makes a move in front. Big time stop.
Sometimes you get...
Oh, he caught it just wide as it hits the outside of the post.
Jokinen's having a tough one tonight, James. He's been at the right place at the right time with good timing, but unable to convert as it goes off the pipe numerous times.
Oh, how did he get a piece of that? And he coughs it up with the pass. Back-to-back saves there.
Not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves.
Down the left wing, across into the offensive end. IFK's got the puck against the boards. Oh, he just got enough of that to keep it out. And he takes the feed. Fires it on net. And he easily stops that one.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
Looking to make something happen along the boards. From against the wall, it's centered out. From one end of the blue line to the other. Oh, excellent play and goal there. And that's a great defensive heads-up to force the turnover. Turku's got it in their own zone. And that'll put a bow on the first 20 minutes of action here tonight. We've got lots more still to come. Second period is just around the corner. We are about ready to get underway here for the second period. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. All right, Cheryl, what's your interpretation of what you've seen from the first period of action?
IFK's been running around and chasing the game, look very disorganized out there, not aggressive, and giving their opponent way too much time with the puck.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. 1-0 the score. IFK is going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. Moves the puck. From the left side, takes it at center. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Feeds the puck to Runanen. TPS has got it in their own zone. And he takes the feed. Here's a chance. And that's off target as it hits a body. Takes the feed at the point.
Huge shames. They were behind in this one, but they were always focused on the next step. And when you do that, you're able to look at what's ahead of you, not what's behind you. And they get the equalizer for their efforts. Well, this is an incredibly intelligent shot, James. It's recognized that there's net front presence in front of the goaltender who's dropping to a butterfly to try and take away as much net as possible, and this finds his way through.
Time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. We got a tie game. IFK's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone face-off. Helsinki's got a hold of it against the wall. Angles it over to Fody. Long pass across the ice. Oh, great move to sidestep the tip. How did he stop that one? Moments away from the face-off. Let's get back to the action. Off the face-off, they take the puck. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Picks up the puck in his own end. Tosses it up in the neutral zone. Moves it to Jokinen. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-off at the other end.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone.
The pressure's on the defensive side of the puck, but they win it clean, and they have an opportunity right away with the tired group that they're playing against.
We got a whistle as the puck goes out of play. Past the midway mark of the frame, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. TPS has got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Moves the puck along the half wall. Pass in front. What a chance, but they can't connect. Here's a chance in front. Here's a shot. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Shuts him down. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. won the draw here in the defensive zone. Picked off. Oh, wow, stops the game.
I don't think we talk often enough about the skill of balance on your edges. I mean, he is able to manipulate because he is so strong. He's able to hold on to the puck even though the defenders are right on him.
Helsingin won the draw. Jenkins takes it across the line. Shot denied on the play. Whoa!
Oh, you don't practice that one in goalie sessions, James. You just have to have fight and compete to get to that puck. He has all of it. He makes the save.
Turku's got possession of the puck. Slides the puck over. TPS is looking to break out. Takes the feed, moving in. Here's a feed in front. Picked off in front. Turku's got the puck here in the open ice. Grabs it in his own end. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Takes the pass. Let's move to the middle. And he denies that great opportunity there. From the point. Well, there you go. 40 minutes in the books. All right, friends, go grab yourself some water, get hydrated, and then buckle up because we got an exciting third period coming up in moments. And they are ready to drop the puck on period number 3. This one's still deadlocked as we are now underway here in the third. Sends a pass over. Gains the zone through center. Feeds it over. Scores! There it is, the go-ahead goal.
And how good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important. Well, that goal is not just about the offense, but the energy that it provides. I mean, all you have to do is have a look at the bench, and you can recognize how much he means to this room.
TPS has got to feel like they've got some extra energy now with that 1-goal lead here in the third.
Well, you can see the finish line, but you're not there yet. So you got to make sure that you continue to press, James. You got to close quickly on your opponent when they have the puck. Don't give them an inch in all 3 zones.
Lots of time left in this period. TPS has got a 1-goal lead. Laterra's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. IFK's got the puck in the defensive end. Turku's looking to break out of their own end. Handles the puck. Gets the puck in deep. Helsingin got it from behind the net. IFK's moving it up the ice. Helsingin got it along the wall. Turku's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Takes a shot. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Still lots of time left here in this frame. Turku's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. And they take possession here in the offensive zone and time to go on the attack. Turku's got it now. Takes it from the other side of the blue line. And they keep the pressure on. Gets it over to Pooley. Steps inside the line. Shot! With the stop. Sends the pass over. Looks to pass it to Pikkarainen. Helsingin got the puck. Dishes it to Pooley. Moves it on over to Sampi. And the puck skips away after that move.
Sampi's so difficult to stop in tight, and he's got magic hands, but unfortunately this time it doesn't go his way as he tries to get a little nifty. scramble is the best way to go.
Long pass into the neutral zone. Drives to the sweet spot. Shuts it down with the paddle. What a stop.
Oh, what a save there, James. I mean, that's situational awareness at its finest, knowing exactly where the threat is in that slow slot and taking all the space away.
Takes the feed up ahead.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
Helsinki's got it against the boards. Takes a shot. Long jam in front. That's broken up. Takes the feed. With the blast. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Here we go. Odd-man rush. Shot. That's blocked away. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Just here in the late stages of this frame, we've got a 2-1 game. Sorella's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. They score! And that's back-to-back goals!
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels than getting 2 in a row, back-to-back. Here they come. On a deflected shot, everyone always talks about the stick positioning. How about the timing to get to the slot area as well, and the ability to just tap it down and redirect it?
Turku's looking to close things out here late in this third period as they continue to lead. Sorella's won the draw at center. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Stopped with ease. In close. And he fights off another save.
I love this power move to the net. I'm going to call it driving the line. You want to manipulate your opponent so they have to turn, and that's exactly what happens. She wins the battle to the space, just doesn't connect on the finish.
Empty net. You got to anticipate an aggressive draw here.
An aggressive draw, something they've worked on in practice. They'll look for the quick win with the extra attacker.
They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. That's save at the last second off that deflection.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area, and he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck, to be able to make that save. Great job.
Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Fires towards the empty net. Scores into the empty net.
This was right in my wheelhouse, James. These were the type of moments that I played in, and everyone can take a breath now that the insurance marker has hit the 4x6. As that empty net goal went in, everyone on the bench and on the ice knew that that put the game to bed.
Turku's put in one of their most complete efforts that we have seen in quite some time, up big time late in this third. And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. TPS has got a hold of the puck. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Cutting to the slot. Scores! Break out the quad chair on the ski lift because that's 4 unanswered.
Well, it's incredible. You can tell that they are moving and shaking. They're getting the puck going north. They're transitioning so fast. And man, do they have their opponent on their heels. You don't get many odd man rushes throughout a game, James. You have to capitalize on your opportunity. I thought they executed perfectly. They didn't overpass. The right player took the right shot.
TPS's coaches have to be impressed with what they're seeing from their players tonight. All sorts of scoring chances, and they lead late in the third. Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. Oh, off the post! Denies him on the slobber! resume as everybody lines in for the face-off. And there's a little help from your friends right there from off the wing coming up with the puck. Blocker save! Receives the pass. That knocks him off the puck. Here's a shot. And there's the final horn, putting a bow on this one here this evening. Well, here we go. The losing streak continues here, and I mean, this has got to really test this team internally, too, I would think, Cheryl.
Yeah, I mean, you have to have the mental resilience and fortitude to be able to overcome it, and easier said than done, James. I mean, to be resilient, you have to find a way to get through these tough patches, overcome adversity, but it all starts with one shift, gravitating towards a positive nature, because right now, whoa, you're deflated.
Well, and that brings a fun night of hockey to a conclusion, and we will say goodbye. She's Cheryl Pounder. My name is James Cebulski. Thanks for joining us from all of us here at EA Sports. Good night.